Alright, we are back. I'm just trying to get these cows over here back over to the village, which might be a bit painful. So the reason I want these cows is I am in the middle of decorating all the buildings in my village, and one of the buildings used some bookshelves, and that went through all the leather I actually have. Because paper isn't a problem for me, but leather is. And I have a library which I still need to make the interior for, and I imagine that is going to require a lot of bookshelves. So, there is some new bookshelves which I don't think you need books to make, but you need books to put in them, so still going to need a lot of leather. So I'm actually going to need a source of cows. Might make a farm for it at some point, but at the moment just having cows in the village. And they're going to be in the back of my new shop, the tannery, or the leather worker shop, which is a bit grim when you think about it. I'm just keeping them outside the shop that's selling their skin. You know, this is Minecraft. We literally have enslaved the local villager population, I don't think. You know, a few war crimes never hurt anyone. We've got an armor trim, finally. It's, you can't see it that well in the cow, but it's a coastal armor trim. Alright, the gate's down here. My nice wall. Alright, there we go. We got one in. With that now out of the way, allow me to give you a tour of all the different changes I've made to the village over the past few months. It has actually been since I've recorded one of these. I've just been really busy at the moment. It's not been one of my top priorities, but we're back. We've got some free time finally, so I'm going to show everything that I've done. So starting off here with one of the most recent builds is the tannery. It's not exactly finished, that window pane is empty. Oh yeah, we have some light grey stained glass here. Very nice. Put back the invisible block. You see we got the cows in here. There's nothing actually in here at the moment. I haven't had time to build the interior, although I have built some interiors over the last few weeks, so I'll get around to showing you that. Here we have a sneak peek at one of the other buildings I've been working on, which I think I'm going to make a schoolhouse or something like that. You know, we've got to have some form of education in this village, so I can teach them that I'm actually a great guy who has helped their village prosper and definitely hasn't done any illicit or immoral things to the native population. We don't talk about that. Alright, moving over here to the dye shop. We actually have a new interior for this place. If we take a look inside. Got some looms set up here. We got some of the pots on display. These decorated pots. Pretty cool. And then in here we got all the different types of dye. So this is just going to be our storage for all the different dyes. You got some looms you can work on here. And then upstairs in the attic we have even more dye. Some of the more obscure colours. So yeah, this is just going to be an easy place I can just deposit all my dye and banner related stuff. And we've moved the goat to outside, he's just chilling. Oh, you might have noticed, I'm not sure if I showed this before, but I have changed the path up. I got rid of all the path blocks and I added some brown wool carpets with glowstone underneath, just to keep the path nice and bright, to stop snow from falling on it. Why did I settle in a snow biome? I ask myself that every day. Why? I could have settled anywhere. Actually, the village just over there on the hill would have been nicer, but no. Alright, well over here we got our potion shop. Apothecary, if you will. We got some nice Neverwort growing. I just wanted to give this place a bit of a, you know, magic fantasy vibe. Definitely some illicit substances being brewed in here. But we got some vines here. I wanted a bit of an overgrown feeling, but this might be a bit too overgrown. Like, I want to be able to see the desk. I'm not sure how you can actually stop vines from spreading. They just seem to do whatever they want. Oh, there's a chicken. And then up here we have our overgrown library. Come up here to study the dark arts. Pretty cool. Now I might have actually showed you the butchers before. but one major change is the attic over here. I've added a bit of an attic. There's not too much. You just got a bed here and a little studying desk. I'm not sure what much else I could actually put in here. It's a bit of a cramped space. Nice view of the gardens though. And then I suppose the biggest new addition is if we come over here to the pub, the inn. We have upstairs, well, there's a collection of villagers who have moved in, but also you can see we've got these beds set up. This is a sort of a tavern slash inn, so you know, people would come up here, sleep for the night. You got a sort of table. Imagine you'd be playing cards or some kind of dice game over that. We got a fox here. I don't know, is this Hisuian Zorua or is this the copy? It's a fox. Oh yeah, we got a nice little chandelier. Some nice candles and pots for decoration. Nice little room. I mean, the villagers seem to like it. They all chose to move in here. I'll get to the villagers later, because that was a whole separate thing. And then lastly over here we have the blacksmith, which we finally built the interior for. We got some nice freshly smithed armor and tools. We got the anvil here. We got the well, I don't actually know the technical terms, but you know, you see them, they put the metal in the lava and then you got to cool it off in the water. You've seen TV, you know what I mean. And if you don't, sorry, I can't explain it better than that. We've got my entire life savings of coal over here and just a bunch of furnaces. So if I ever need to smelt a lot of something, this is where I go. All of these are stocked, by the way, so pretty handy smelter to have. Then up here we actually have the office. Got a little logbook here on the stand. Nice desk. Fireplace. Don't actually know what a blacksmith would need with an office, but there you go. Here it is. And a nice little fireplace that actually matches up with the chimney you can see outside. That there. Oh, and we also have the archery range behind here. I just thought there we had an empty space here. Needed something to fill the gap. So archery range will be cool. So you have to try and hit each of the targets. So the first few are pretty easy. It'd be pretty embarrassing if I miss. Alright, there we go. First few down. Oh, come on, I hit the trapdoor. That's not even fair. Alright, come on. Alright, there we go. Alright, nice. And then lastly, we just have to get that one over there. Nope, not even close. Come on, just a little higher. Yay! First try, I swear. And that's just a fun little minigame you can play. Oh, I almost forgot, we've got the well here. You can fetch some fresh water straight from the source. There we go. Oh, I didn't realise how clear you can see the bottom. I'm actually going to have to patch that up now. That's going to bug me. Oh, and I cleared out this area a bit, which was a whole process. So I was just up here in my office, you know, chilling, thinking, when I had an idea. Now all the main buildings of the village are constructed, here are just a few quality of life small changes I want to make that'll just make everything come together a bit more. So, oh look, cat. I like having wild cats about. So some of the things I want to just construct in the empty lots Just stuff like a well, a wagon, which is going to be... Gonna figure out how to do that. A fountain, maybe a little park with some benches. Aside from that, also just finish building the paths. Also, I have to sort out the issue with the canal, where villagers will just drop down and get stuck there. So I'm gonna create an actual walkway that goes along the side of the canal. Yeah, see, this is the problem with villagers. I mean, this guy's just stuck here forever now. How'd you even get down here, huh? Maybe the stone walls made it think it's less than 2 blocks of a gap, so it thought it was fine to fall. Damn it! He's just stuck here now. Alright. Come on. I'll let you out. This one time. Don't do it again. He's gonna immediately get stuck down there again, I swear. Start working on that now. You wanna basically be able to walk all the way along here. It's a bit dodgy at the moment. You can get all the way down there. So what I might do is I might have to change this path here. Probably from about here. I might change this into stairs. Let's start from about here, and we can add more if necessary. And then this section here, I think I'm going to make a little park or something. I don't have any plans for any more big structures, but a little park or something, you know, with a tree, swing set, stuff like that. A little bench. We can have the sad Naruto swings. And then down here, probably the biggest time sink, and debatably a complete waste of time because I never actually see it, is the sewers. And also, logically, a medieval village wouldn't have sewers, but let's just say this is a really advanced village, you know? I'm bringing it forward into the future. I mean, the Romans had aqueducts, but not too far off. So yeah, as you can see, this is quite an expansive sewer system. It doesn't span completely under the village. I think about halfway through I realised how insane this task actually was. So a few tactical block-ins here, so it doesn't actually cover everything. But it does connect quite a large portion of the village. I may have gone a little overboard with this. You can probably get lost down here. Oh, there we go. This guy's Phil, he lives in the sewer. That connects up to my basement. You're not allowed up. Stay down here. That's where you live. Wait, is it? Oh man, he actually escaped. Good for him, I guess. Oh, and yeah, don't mind this. I just wanted a little viewing window. These are potential citizens. Although right now, just gotta hold them here until we get the village ready for them. Gotta open up some new shops. Alright, moving past whatever mental break that was. We have a new fountain over here, which has finally replaced the emerald pile. This plot of land was empty for too long. I think it's a nice little centerpiece to this square here. Flowers add a nice pop of colour. Definitely needed in this village. Like, it's a bit overwhelmingly brown here. Hello, Mr. Camel. Another thing I did is, as you can tell, I needed a lot of moss to complete the path, so I ended up finally breaking and actually making a farm. Here we go. The moss farm. As you might be able to tell, I'm not someone who really likes making these farms, and people really go deep into the technical redstone aspect of the game, but I don't know, it feels a bit too much like work to me. In the end, I always end up having to just take the design off a Shovelcraft video. And over here we've got all the moss, quite a lot, so we've got a nice little backlog. Also, I have finally placed the paths all the way around, so it pretty much connects the entire village. And at some point I'd like to get rid of all this torch spam without inviting all the mobs to spawn here and blow everything up. Oh, I actually have a plan for that empty lot there, but I'll get to that later. I added this
little centerpiece here. Don't know, just felt like this area needed something like that. And yeah, this is the home of the future park. Here's the well again from up close. Oh yeah, I cleared out this path a bit so you can now walk under the bridge here. So I now have a path going down here leading up to the schoolhouse. And I think it would be cool to have a little wagon here. Like, I'm thinking, you know, the travelling trader from Stardew Valley. He pulls up every Friday and Sunday by the Wizard Tower. If you know, you know. And have a little something like that that goes here. Yeah, here's the schoolhouse. Empty. Just like my head. Nothing going on inside there. There will be, soon enough. Made good progress on actually building interiors to some of these buildings. Now let's talk about these villages. I finally decided to release a few into the wild. And yeah, that went... Hello folks. That went pretty interesting.
Yeah, this looks like the view of a monster in a horror movie going out onto the village. Come with me if you want to be free. Oh, this might be a bit too many. I might have to cut them off actually. Alright, you guys can leave. You guys are staying here. Come on, you're free. Might have to put a fence there. So I'm going to release my sheep and fox. Let's see where they all end up. Actually, get out. Get out of the pit. Please. You're free. You can do anything you want. You can get out of the pit. Oh my god. Why do you want to go down there? You guys need to get it. Oh, they're opening the secret door as well. You guys have to get out of here. Yeah, I should have seen this coming. Nope. They can climb ladders. Alright, maybe letting villagers free into the village was a mistake. I just need to wait for these guys to leave, I guess. Alright, it's gonna have to do for now. So, I need you out of here. I'm gonna need everyone to look away here. Alright, thank you. You heard nothing. Also get a new job. You're not working here.
Jump forward a few weeks, and this is pretty much all that remains of the villages. It's just these four who've settled up here. Oh, there's 5 of them actually. Okay, we have 5 survivors. All fishermen. There's the barrels here. And yeah, I guess there were some others. Yeah, they must have died somehow. But yeah, somehow they've managed to get themselves killed. So yeah, we're gonna have to do... It's a good thing I didn't release all the villages at once. But we're gonna have to do a bit more work before I actually am able to release the villages. Well then, that's about everything I have to show you for now. This may not look it, but this is actually a few months of work. I've been passively working on this in the background while I've been dealing with other stuff, so it's nice to finally get this out. And in the next video, I hope to get that wagon and the small park built, and hopefully get every single building in the village a nice fitted interior. And maybe, just maybe, we can get a villager for every single one of these buildings. Although that sounds like a hassle. I'm not sure how willing I am gonna be to do that, but I'll try. I will try.